find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality. But not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Mahomes fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second down, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. Back to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. Now Jackson on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the carry is T-Ron. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, KC. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, short of the line to gain. The fake not successful, and they turn it over on downs. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th down, Jackson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll run. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Hardy now with the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Here's Henry. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this down inside the 30. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Kelce in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now on second down. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. Inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here is first and goal. Now Henry. A short game down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Build that momentum offense.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up fourth and goal.
One last shot now for Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. Fourth and goal. Game on the line. It looks...
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. care about your hating little daddy, LeBron, your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Totoro, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bro, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss somebody.
Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from Arrowhead. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Herbert off of play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. They'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense,
Samaje Perine. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30, big one. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete here.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Back to throw here, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now it's Herbert. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both...
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
And got his man complete. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards. Herbert now. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Herbert throwing again. And he's got it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And again, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Up the middle, here's P-Ryan. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Butker's kick here is good, and they have regained the lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 70 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
At the Chargers' 25-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Short throw to Dissly. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Short throw to Dissly. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Play action. It's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Herbert back to the air. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They're going to pass here with Herbert. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 17 yards out. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. Still going inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 70 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Herbert now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Setting up the screen to Pirine. And he will get out of bounds. That stops the clock, but 2-yard gains definitely not what you're looking for at this juncture.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe it'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Mahomes. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
One final try from Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City,